Enter Monday. So, yet again, I'm doing really dumb things. I leave the house to go to the gym and go the opposite direction towards like the movie theater and everything. The gym is the absolute other way. What kind of happened was I had to go by my mom's house to check on the dogs. I just had to go drive by there. And when I did that, like, psychologically, it just kind of like, I don't know, I guess my brain did a hard reset from like a year ago. And I was like, alright, leaving mom's house, going to the Gold's Gym where I used to work out on the other side of town. And then, like, I'm halfway here, I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to the wrong side of town. So something very interesting has happened lately. Charlotte has ran out of gas. There's like, no one can find gas right now. Like, it's a problem. Gastonia is running out of gas. Only a couple of gas stations have gas left, and they are the higher priced gas stations. Gas was rumored to go up to $3 a gallon here in Gastonia a couple of days ago because of what happened in Charlotte, but it only went up to about $2.30 at some gas stations, and the gas stations that stayed at $2.01 to $2.09 like very quickly ran out of gas. I guess it was a good business move for those guys to keep their gas low. But luckily, I got gas the day that it was rumored to go up to $3 a gallon. I got it at about $2.10 just to be sure. I didn't want to have to pay $3 a gallon. If I was going to do that, I was like, I'm going to get one last gas tank full at $2.10. So luckily I'm good. I'm almost on full. But if I do see a gas station that has gas, I'm probably going to go ahead and top off again just to be sure. Let me go ahead and come clean to you guys on this. You know how I got those complete cookies for the week? You know, yeah, I ate almost all of them last night. God. I ate 3 complete cookies last night. Ate like 8 or 9 scoops of ice cream. I'm not sure if I want to tell you what my macros ended up being. Like, you could almost call yesterday a cheat day. It was still technically kind of a refeed, but, you know, I was still counting my macros, but they're the highest macros that I've had this entire cut. Weird thing is I didn't actually spill over. I just filled out a lot. I still look lean. And eating the amount of food that I ate last night, actually for the first time in about 2 weeks, allowed me to get a good night's sleep because I was full for once in a very long time. So, here goes. Here goes, guys. I ate 800 carbs, 105 grams of fat, and 240 grams of protein. That's what I did yesterday, but it's okay because my macros today are 200 carbs, 35 fat, and about just over 100 grams of protein. Today, tomorrow, and possibly Wednesday, I'm trying to grind it a little bit, deplete the crap out of myself, and by Thursday, Friday, I will start refeeding, start carbing up depending on when I hit that like bottom of depletion. I don't want to dig into the depletion and eat any muscle because I'm not trying to get like disgustingly lean or anything. I'm as lean as I need to be. If I do a depletion and carb up, I think that I'll get a little bit harder and I'll get the look that I want to have for the photo shoot this weekend. So that's what I'm going to do. One thing to note, guys, is yes, I went like buck wild on my refeed yesterday, turned it almost into a cheat day. Didn't quite binge, but we were close to binging. I'll say this. Don't get mad at yourself when you do something like that. I could have woken up today all like sad and depressed because I screwed up and screwed myself over and ate 800 carbs when I was only supposed to eat 500 or 600 carbs. And my fat was way up and my protein was up, but here's the thing, guys. That barely even filled me out. I probably could have eaten 1,000 carbs yesterday and barely spilt over. Probably. Because yesterday I did an hour of cardio. I walked at Martha Rivers for about a mile. I did about an hour of interval training / bodybuilding training workout. And I even walked around some last night. So my caloric expenditure was probably close to 4,000 calories. Now that's a high-end estimate. I would say my caloric expenditure yesterday was was damn near like 3,500 calories to 3,600 calories. Now, the amount of food that I ate was around 4,500 calories. So basically, on Sunday, usually when I do a refeed, I usually don't do anything. I usually don't work out. I usually don't do any cardio. And what's going on usually on Sunday is I'm at 500 to 600 carbs depending on how I feel for the day. So on that day, instead of doing nothing, I did an hour of cardio, high intensity. I did an hour-long high intensity back and shoulders workout, and I went and walked a little bit, and then I walked a little bit that night. So not really too much different than just a normal refeed day. It's just my activity was up here, so my calories were up a little bit. So I you know, pretty much hit a really big refeed, and I don't feel bad at all about it. I feel great. Mentally, I'm still a little fatigued just from where I'm at, but physically and performance-wise, I'm feeling good. Let's see if there's any gas. I feel like there's a 210 gas station that still has gas somewhere, and I may run into it by the end of the day, and if I do, I'm gonna top this bad boy off. This really justifies my business need for a Tesla right now. Definitely need to get a Tesla. I need an apartment at Luray, I need a Tesla, I need a Lamborghini Gallardo, I need to fix the Cobra. I need to make some financial gains here soon, and I will. This is silly, but when I refresh my YouTube channel and it's like 821, 822 subs, I'm like, yes, yes, makes me so happy. I used to do that with Kindle publishing back when I was really heavy in writing books and publishing them on Kindle. I would go and look at my Kindle publishing reports and it'd be like sale, and literally you make $1 per sale, like on Kindle publishing if you have a small book, like, or the small books like I was selling, but I'd be like, yes, and then there'd be like a couple days where I'd like make $10 and I'd be like, yes. You know you're an entrepreneur when you get excited about $1 from your business. You know. Is anybody else that doesn't think like an entrepreneur? Anybody that doesn't think like an entrepreneur would just be like, oh, I made $1. I'm gonna quit this and go back to my day job where I make $100 in a day. God damn it. But not us. We get excited about those dollar bills, y'all. Love this song. I love this song. Love this song. Wake up, you need to make money. To the good dope days. Now we're stressed out. I wish to be stressed out. I wish we could turn back time to the good dope days. Seriously, I love you guys. This is what like every middle class working woman sings. They're like, I was good on my own. Independence, yo. Literally seems like everybody thinks they're a savage nowadays. When they're not a savage, they're just not a savage. Freaking 823 subs. I'm so stoked. Alright guys, pretty relatively simple day. Today was my first day at 200 carbs. Didn't really feel too bad today because I ate 800 carbs yesterday. I feel okay. I can feel that I've only eaten 200 carbs today, but I don't feel like crap. Probably only gonna do it for about another day, even that. Depending on how I look in the morning, I might go to 250 carb tomorrow, or I might stay at 200 one more day. Not really completely sure yet. We're going to play that by ear. One thing I wanted to mention real quick, guys, is as things have started to move more and more and I've made progress and started to move forward, people are showing different colors, to say the least. A lot of people are really starting to follow me, really starting to like stand behind me, and that's awesome. A lot of other people that were kind of iffy about me before have just really started to not like me whatsoever. It is what it is. When you're pursuing growth, you're pursuing your vision, it's going to be split. There are going to be people that follow you, people that love you, and there are going to be people that don't like you for whatever reason, and you've got to leave that stuff behind. Not everybody is meant to go where you're going, and that's hard. It's hard to kind of grasp that it's true. My right arm is super vascular from holding this thing. Look, this is from holding this tripod. Let me just look at that. That makes me pretty happy. Yes. Straight up diet. I think got ready for this photo shoot thing. All love, guys. Until next time, like if you enjoyed this video, comment if you have any questions or concerns, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.